So last night we had a spot with a view, and today we have traffic. Oh, that's gonna lull me to sleep tonight. But we're on our way to Banff. We got 2 more hours to go. We wanted to stop and settle in before it gets dark. So just leveled the Jeep, starting to have problems with the front end, so I need to look at that and figure out what that is. Sounds like a unbalanced tire, but I'm pretty sure it's mechanical, a bearing or something. So tomorrow we can make coffee, at least on the picnic table, watching the cars go by, and have time to organize the Jeep before it gets dark tonight. And at least we're on level ground. And last night this morning we got attacked by cows, a herd of them. And I didn't film it, and I should have, but they left slobber all over the sides of the Jeep. And I've even got some nice cow patty stuff all over the Jeep from going through that field. But they were in the back rubbing up against the tire, rocking the Jeep. They were fighting in front of the Jeep, and yeah, that was interesting, but I'm just filming that. So anyway, we're gonna call it a night. And settle in early. Alright, since most people wonder how 2 people sleep in the back of a Cherokee, for one, I'm 5'8", and you're 5, and my girlfriend's 5'6", so either one of us can sleep on the top or the bottom. This here has the mattress. The first night I slept up here, and since then I've let my girlfriend sleep up there. It is much more comfortable, but down here is actually not too bad. I've got the pad, which is always under here, and that's what I clean on and sit on and change over, so it makes it a bit more comfortable doing anything in the back here. And then she brought this little blow-up mattress, which is for backpacking, so she brought that with her through the airport, and that works. And then I've got my Teton heavy-duty sleeping bag, and so that actually doesn't work too bad now that I've got it figured out to push the front seat all the way up and lean it up as far as it'll go, and that gives me just enough room to stretch out. And up here she's really comfortable. We got the blanket, and then she's got her hiking sleeping bag, which is a thin warm weather bag, and then we've got the memory foam mattress, which is wrapped around another sleeping bag, and then this is a covering that goes around it to keep everything from not sliding off of it. So it got pretty chilly last night, down into the low 40s, and it was pretty comfortable in here. One thing that we've done every night, because we didn't do it the first night, is put my USB fans, exhaust fans, blowing out, because it got quite warm and steamy inside with both of us in there, and being cold outside, so that's worked really well. And then this is what the front looks like. I've got all my containers, water bottles, backpacks, all that stuff jammed in the front there. And the only thing that actually sits outside the Jeep is the blue water bottle. Everything else fits inside. All of my tools, that's my recovery gear I've thrown down there. I've got a camping chair, that's my tool bag, her backpack that she brought with her on the plane, and then some miscellaneous other items. So the only downside of this is, like, where we sleep in remote areas, we can't get out of Dodge really quick if we have to. But it's just better than setting up a tent or risk putting everything outside and having it stolen possibly overnight or something. But chance we take, but it's worked out so far. We're still here, and that's what it looks like from the side. And then I've got my curtain up, I've got the 2 side windows, and I've got the Reflectix and black felt up there, and it stays, like I said, really warm in there, and also it keeps out most of the light. So it's worked out really well. We've spent, I don't know, about 5 nights so far in the back here, and we've got tonight, tomorrow night, what's Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, so 3 nights yet, unless we get a hotel the last night that she's here. We'll decide that based on what happens with the Jeep, because it looks like it's going to need some maintenance up front, and also what we plan on doing, because it would be nice to maybe stay in a hotel the last night that she's here so that she can do laundry and not feel like she's got to get on the plane all dirty and everything. So that's it. That's what it looks like. That's our setup. Okay. In Banff.
In Banff.
So it is Monday night, and we just got done eating in Banff, which is a tourist nightmare, by the way. For people who want to get away, that's not the place. I didn't even know anything about it. We just went there to go get something to eat, and it ended up being a huge town full of tourists and restaurants. Cool nonetheless, so if you're ever in the area, check it out, but a nightmare to drive through. Banff and the surrounding parks are ginormous, so to try and not have to drive hours out of the park, I am staying at my second campsite. It's just easier to pay for one in the park than it is to get one. You're killing me. And to get one and try to get a free place, and you're not allowed to stay here free, just like a national park in the US. So because of that, this is our spot. That is our view out the back hatch. I think that's Protection Mountain. That's Carol Ann. And then our view behind us, you're gonna stay with it.
Oh, I gotta stay.
Is up there. Actually, it looks a lot better in person. It actually doesn't look all that nice. So there's the Jeep, and there is free firewood to burn, but you need to pay $9 Canadian to get a burn permit, so we're not going to do that. But there's a nice picnic table. There is a bathroom in the distance there with the sidewalk right behind here. And that view is what we're going to wake up to if we decide not to put the back cover in. But it is a campground of about, I don't know, 30 something people here. So it's going to be full tonight. It's about 4:30, 5 o'clock. We decided to stop in early so that we would definitely get a spot. This is going to fill up quick, and we wanted a view. So it's $21.50 Canadian, so about $16, but not bad. There's a better view of what's out the side. So surrounded by mountains, nice area. So now we're going to set up.
I'm not sure what he's trying to accomplish. I'm sure it'll be cool at the end. Huh.
Even splits for the
You are so not going to be able to put that back together.
Nope. Might get folded up and stuck inside. So anyway, get the stakes out. So this is a...
Your mom makes...
So
it's just insane.
when it rains, you can close this. It's not. It's basically a rain shelter, so that I can be underneath the hatch when it's raining. And then she got a tent cover that's a square here, and I can put Velcro on it. And then I've also got somewhere on the sides I have something, but I can keep it enclosed. And then when I put on my heater when it's cold, it actually keeps the whole thing warm.
Your mom's amazing. But yeah, I have a feeling this might go in the inside.
I'll just take off the... All I gotta do is take the bag off, and then it'll go in. I'm gonna get out 2 tent poles, and then they go here, and then it pulls the whole thing out. So since we parked early and the sun's still out and we have no shade here, I finally got out the hatchback rain shelter that my mom made, and this is the first time I've set it up since I've been on this trip, but it actually does provide us with a decent amount of shade. So all it does is it fits over the hatch, so this just slides over it. And then what I did is I took my extension poles. I have one here, one there, and then one that goes across the top here. And what it does is it makes it wider at the top. So this also has just a net so that you can look out the side on this side, and it has a rain fly so that I can drop that down if it's raining. But the whole point of this was to provide a little bit of wind protection and also rain protection. But it also has a tent cover that goes on the exterior of this that attaches with Velcro, so that if it's coming in from the back, I could attach that real quick and also stay dry. I've used it once or twice camping and it works out really well. And then down here, right now I have it pulled tighter than I usually do, but our grommets so I can stake it to the ground if it's windy. And here, because my tire carrier's in the way, it's actually split there, and then I installed snaps so that I can snap it all the way up if I need to, if it's too windy. And from the top, it has loops so that I can attach small bungee cords and pull it towards the back if I need to, again, if it's windy. But today, with just a little bit of a breeze, I don't need to do that. So, like I said, the whole thing is for shade and light rain, and it's working out really well right now. The whole thing is made out of canvas material that was from an aerial cargo net from the military that I purchased online. So it's worked out really well. I'm really happy with it. I wish I was able to get it out more than I have, but I just never am anywhere long enough that's not super windy that it makes sense to put this up. So glad I got a chance to do it now and at least enjoy a little bit of the shade. Send a picture to my mom to let her know that I'm using it. So that's our setup for tonight. So we still got to unload everything in the back, shove it up front, and just kind of chill out the rest of the night and enjoy the views.
Bent.
Bent.
Look at it.
It did fall out of the vehicle. I've done that before. Do you have it screwed on the right way?
Yeah. I'm just saying it's
I was
bent.
just kidding.
What are you doing? Stop it. He's going to make us some coffee.
Coffee? Put a rock under it.